Hey guys, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. We have tons of solar subclass changes happening in the next season. So we're going to get right onto the video. And yeah, so if you don't mind subscribing and liking, really means a lot to the channel. So please, if you haven't done that already, please do. Alright, let's get on to it. So Bungie said next season we are shaking up the solar subclasses. We've been reworking several ability trees, and the Destiny dev team has the details on what to expect when you praise the sun next season. So right now we're seeing tons of changes, so we're gonna get onto it. So let's get on to it. So the gunslinger way of the sharpshooter, this will be the bottom pass traditionally. Way of the sharpshooter has mostly been used in Pacific PvE activities and almost achievably paired with the Sentinel Nighthawk helm. We wanted to move away of the sharpshooter to be something players want to choose more often and for a wider range of activities. To do that, we need to differently put Golden Gun path and make sharpshooter more versatile and interesting to PvE. In order to do that, the 3-shot and 6-shot Golden Gun and better play into these fantasies, we made the following changes. For 3-shot, we've increased the auto-aim, distance, and reability with aiming down sights, as it fills the role of a long-range accuracy. For 6-shot, we have shortened the damage fallout range to express the short-range gun fighter role with a lot of kill potential. While it can be still perform a longer ranges, it may take an extra shot to get the job done. We've made other changes to the way of the Outlaw to help keep it potentity, like adding a new explosive proc knife that can stick to surfaces and detonate when enemies pass nearby. All up, we want Way of the Sharpshooter to feel more active and rewarding for players who can fulfill the role of the sharpshooter by taking down enemies with accuracy and precision. The new weighted knife, high damage knife throw with a long wing up, travels at high speeds, bounces once, and does extra damage to the head. Precision shot final blows recharge the melee completely. One hit precision final blow in PvP. Practice makes perfect, lasts longer, but gives a bit less energy per second. Precision hits grants 2 stacks, knock them down. Precision final blows increase weapon stability and speed. Timer starts at 10 seconds, but any additional final blow assist can increase it up to 25 seconds. Casting your super with the buff above 20 seconds consumes the buff and grants extra damage. Does not stack with Sentinel Nighthawk. Light them up. Old perks from Crown Pleasure are now part of the perk. Golden Gun can cause precision damage, and precision shots generate orbs of light. So yeah, that's the first part. That's so sick. Now we're going to get on to Sunbreaker. So this will be middle path titans who adhere to the code of the Devastator want nothing more than crush their foes with smoldering hammers. We want to see them live their dreams when our data indicate that the subclass was underperforming in PvP. We decided to make a few changes that should be enabled to make it more competitive. The Rolling Flame perk has received a significant buff to its bonus damage. Its buff is now lasts 25% longer, making it easier to build and regain snacks between encounters. The base damage of throwing hammers melee has increased. It's now very lethal in PvP while you have Rolling Flames active. In addition, once you throw the hammer and it's lying down on the ground, you don't have to get quite as close to pick it up and get it back up. Finally, we turn the super into a number of ways. For starters, Burning Maul now lasts longer, giving you more time to use it strategically instead of simply spamming the slam button. So we also increased the height of the heavy slam explosion, so the super should feel more potential against airborne enemies. That's the gist of it, but here's more details. Throwing hammers increase impact damage from 100 to 120, and increase the hammer pickup radius from 2 to 3.5 adjusted hammer throw animations to fit a more damaging attack. So that would be pretty awesome. Rolling Flames increase damage bonus from 10% per stack to 25% per stack in PvP, and increase the duration from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Burning Maul, increased duration from 21.2 seconds to 28.5. Light Attack, reduced light attack energy cost from 5% to 3%. Adjusted the animation so that it flows seamlessly into the chained light attacks without stopping. Heavy Attack, Round Slam attacks now detonates when it deflects enemies above it. Detonation radius was increased to make landing attacks more constant. Increases energy cost from 6% to 8%. So that's all the Sunbreaker stuff that's going on, and now we're getting into the Dawnblade. This will be the top path. So with Attunement of Sky, we wanted to push it air superior gameplay further. When it was initially released, this path is movement capabilities was tuned around from the original Destiny 2 gameplay experience, which was much slower and more deliberately again about position. However, over time, the movement needed to adapt to a new sandbox. We want to give you that gameplay experience that the fantasy begs for. A flying angel who can manifest with grace and destroy its foes below. So, we're going to go over the Icarus dashes, sorry if I said that wrong, while in Daybreak have increased speed and thrust to recapture the burst glide gameplay for those running the air superior path. We hope that while the change is different, you still feel as fast as before, but with maybe a bit more expression behind that speed. The rest of the changes are below. New Sentinel Fire Melee. Send a sprint of 3 explosive solar projectiles. Heat Rises rework. Consume your grenade to extend guide time and randomly reduce the in-air accuracy penalties for weapons. Winged Sun fires weapons, use Sentinel Fire, and throw grenades while guiding. Airborne final blows grant melee energy and extend the duration of Heat Rises. The Icarus Dash. Tap crouch twice to dodge in midair. Dodging in Daybreak accelerates players farther and costs less super energy, while under the effects of Heat Rises. Additional note, due to the nature of these reworks, Wings of Scare Dawn received a buff when it gains 15% damage of resilience, while Tomb of Dawn is active. So there are a whole swarm of changes we're working on that can extend beyond these 3 subclasses. Most solar subclasses had some tuning, and some non-solar subclasses got a bit love too. We hope that these changes you feel energized playing as any solar subclass regardless of activity. So yeah, that's pretty much all the changes. Isn't that insane? That is crazy. But these changes will roll out during Season of Dawn. So December 10th, these changes will be going on. So, by the way, just to let you know, Iron Banner will start from November 26th to December 3rd. So this will be next reset. So basically Thanksgiving week, the Iron Banner will roll out. So be aware of that. So this will be the last stuff. So if you want to finish any bounties before Season of Undying ends, this is your chance. So yeah. That was insane that we saw all those cool stuff. Are you guys excited? Please put your feedback down below. That is crazy. By the way, Destiny 2 Stata has just launched, so if you want to check that out, I will link some stuff below. So some issues that we have known or saw that in right now is the Mida Multi 2 Catalyst will not drop for players who win a competitive Crucible match. At the Legend rank, if they are playing with clanmates and the Catalyst Seeker clan rank bonus is active. To migrate this, we recommend that players seeking the Catalyst play solo or team up with friends who are not in the same clan. Black Armory keys cannot be used or deleted if the Mysterious Box quest has already been completed. Some players may experience an issue when blank items from Festival Lost are taking up slots at their Postmaster. So yeah, those are the known issues so far. Alright guys, so basically next week is a short week for us with some US holidays. Good news is that a early TWAB DMG is already working on a short update next Tuesday. We'll see you then. So yeah guys, that pretty much sums up the video. If you did enjoy, subscribing and liking to this channel really means a lot. We're almost at 500, so if you could do that, it would mean a lot. Alright guys, I'm going to see you next time. Thanks for coming in and watching this video. I will see you guys